Hello everyone, I am Next. This is second development blog of Spawn the engine. Well, Creeper's Forge, yeah. It's a long time since I have seen my forge. Lately one video was released when one guy have completed the map completely. Yeah. So it's new beginning for me. I'm going to make a new map, but in Unity. Well, someday. It's not gonna be today or anytime soon. But there are two more things I've added to the game. So let's get started. I ran into shaders just to make a breaking animation, so I have implemented another material to a block, and it looks like this, the transparent material. It doesn't look pretty good because, well, it could have depth and everything, but when I use a bunch of textures, a bunch of sprites in one texture, it's hard to separate them and make it look detailed and everything. So this is the best I've got so far. One thing I have changed though since the last time, I have added pixels. It was pretty easy to do. I just made so the game wouldn't blend all the textures. You just leave how it is with all the pixels and stuff. It looks a bit better this way. So now when I try to break blocks, it just takes a while. And next time I'll have to put some tools to test it out, to test different speeds for this different block destruction and stuff like that. I have changed movement. Well, I was using the preset of Unity, like standard assets. Now I'm using completely my own scripts and everything. So there's one bug though. When you jump in the center of the block, it jumps normally, but doesn't jump pretty good at center of 2 blocks or 4 blocks, so I'll have to fix that for sure. The same goes for if you hit the side block and everything, you cannot jump. You have to step on center and have enough velocity to jump out of this hole. Yeah, just like that. It's pretty hard to do. I'll have to find a way to fix this. So next thing, and basically the last, is the character model that I'm showing you by pressing R key. It's just the basic model. The hardest part was to texture it all up. I had to use unwrap UEW instead of just assigning textures. The different sides of the character would be even harder to do. Well, not practical, I guess, for the time consuming and everything. Well, it was hard to learn. I thought it was unnecessary, but I guess all the games uses this feature in modeling, so I just couldn't say no. And I have learned it successfully. So next thing I've added are the bendable arm. So it's called inverse kinematics. So I have added as simple script as possible, and now I've added for the purpose that the item I'm holding, it would be in the same place on the screen when whatever the rotation of the screen is. So as you can see, I'm rotating the head, but the model of the character doesn't rotate with the head. So that's why I must rotate my arm to see the item as well. But if I wouldn't use the bending, then I would see here when I look at the sky, the item would take a lot of place on the screen. If I would look down, it would take less space on the screen because it wouldn't bend accordingly to where how further away it has to be. But when it bends, it can measure how further away it must be from the screen. I mean, I could find a way to take you in less place of the screen for the item, but I guess this is good enough for now. When I get into tools, I'll see if I need to adjust that. So that's pretty much it. Of course, this zooming in and zooming out uh, thing is new. If I get into the hole and get inside a bit, so yeah, if I get into the cave or something like that, I can see through, so I would know what I'm destroying. But it's a bit buggy, you know, because camera warps around in this cave, though it shouldn't. I'll have to adjust that as well. It might be a bit easy. It might be easy, but stuff. So there's quite a few bugs because there are new features. There's new controller and everything. But I'll fight with that, of course. Gonna add new features, and new update will be with more simpler features like more items like tools and clothes. Because I'm running here naked, at least nobody sees me except for these slime blocks, though they don't have eyes yet. So I must make clothes for myself until they get one. But that's pretty much it. I don't know how much time I'll get stuck in getting new features. I guess it'll take another month to release another development block, but I'll leave you with this. See you next time.